Hi, my name is Cristina Munoz. I'm part of the Apple CBL program for Virginia Morgan College. Hi Danny, I'm back. So one of the things I really love about this project is that it gives us a chance to be pioneers. You know, back in the old days, they had so many things to discover because nobody knew about them. There were people that doubted they could do things like Christopher Columbus, the whole discovering America thing. Wasn't his intention. He tried to do something that people told him, wasn't going to be done, couldn't be done, and he did it. And in the process learned something new. And that's pretty much what we're given the chance to do right now. We are given the chance to discover. We have a goal in mind. We're not exactly quite sure how we're going to go about it, but we know that we want to do it, and we're going to do whatever it takes to get to our goal, to make our discovery. And I think that's part of what's so attractive about our topic. Our topic is about inspiring others. Now, I think self-identity is very important. If you don't make someone feel like they're part of something, they're not going to be that interested. It has to feel personal to them. They have to feel connected to it. They have to want it to succeed, to want it to grow, to find that answer, because if you really don't care about it, you're not going to care what happens, or you're just going to fall back on what other people have said or what's been proven, like, oh, well, this says that that's that, so it's got to be that, whatever. You have to want it. You might not know for certain, like, why you're doing something. You just know that you want to do it. And sometimes that's enough, and you'll figure out the purpose as you go along. You just have to want what you want and want to find it or do it, and really once you have that, it's a go from there. If you don't feel like, that anyone thinks you can do it, or that it's not possible or unattainable, you're not going to try. You have to have that support and that encouragement. Yeah, and I think apathy is something that we develop as we get older. Like, we just become more indifferent to things because everything's routine, and it's like, okay, you do this, this, and that, and you're going to do that, and you just keep going along the same routine for so long that you just kind of get stuck in that rut, and it's just the same constant thing. And I think that's how apathy gets developed. It's something we pick up, and nobody stops us from doing it, so we just keep doing it and doing it until it's second nature, and we're just doing things simply to do it because we know it works. It's like, okay, 2 + 2 = 4, let's just keep doing it that way. I'm not going to even try to see if I can come up with something else to equal that same thing because I know this works, so I'm just going to stick with it. Given the, right environment, the right encouragement, given these many different elements, I think it's completely possible to reverse apathy. You just have to find that thing that drives you, that interests you. And once you do, you just hold on to that and remember how you got there and break out of that cycle, that routine. I think it's completely possible to create something that can reverse apathy in any situation. You just have to recognize it and implement the steps and figure out how it best works for who you're dealing with, because obviously it's not going to be the same for everyone. If it was the same for everyone, you'd get back to that apathy and you're not solving anything. But I think it's possible, and I really do see what we're doing here having effects on everything.